Her boyfriend flirts with anything in a skirt.
He's very, very bad.
So when he had a short-skirted blind date,
Good-looking legs. Legs are my thing.
he flirted
We ended up walking on the beach. We held hands.
and flirted
Gave her a light little massage.
and flirted
He actually spoon-fed me.
all the way till bedtime.
And they had a room, but it only had one bed.
Now that she's been out on a blind date too, will they stay together or have a change of heart?
Thank you very much. I'm Chris Jagger, and welcome to Change of Heart. This is the show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new, and we're going to meet their dates later. But first, let's meet our couple. Now, they met at work. She's a waitress and he's a bartender. She says she was intoxicated by his gregarious charm, but he confesses it was her legs that first turned him on. Well, through all of that, they've been serving up romance together now for the past 7 months. So please welcome Trevis and Linda Chaparro. Welcome. Now, you guys are on the show because your relationship hasn't really been the toast of the town lately. It's a good way to put it. So, Linda, we're going to start with you. Describe a date with Trevis.
Trevis has energy galore. He can keep up with me. We have the same interests. We like to do all the same things. We're spontaneous. We just have a great time. Anything we do.
All right, and Trevis, compare Linda to some of the other women you've gone out with.
Well, I think I trust her actually more than a lot of the women that I've had. Probably more than all the other women that I've dated before. I'm really not a jealous type. I can see her with other guys, whatnot, and I really don't get jealous about that. You know, she'll be out at the club, doing her thing.
Well, Linda, let me ask you the same about Trevis. Has he ever made you jealous?
Quite often. He's very, very bad. He goes out and he's sitting talking to girls. He's coming back with these stories.
But mind you, she's also talking to guys. She's
No.
talking to guys as well.
He's coming up with this stuff that girls aren't wearing panties. I'm like, how do you know that they're not wearing panties?
For some reason,
he's got
women.
phone numbers in his pocket.
Yeah,
he's
but
got a bag of phone numbers just on top of his refrigerator. A bag, like a trash bag full.
All right, hold on. Then you guys both work a lot, but how long or how often do you guys get to go out together, the two of you, Trevis?
Quite often.
Well, rarely. She's a party girl, okay? She tends to go out with her friends a lot. I have to get to her friends to get to her. I work a lot.
Not quite. I think it's the opposite way around. I talk to his friends more than I talk to him, so, you know.
All right, so now it sounds like you guys are spending a whole lot of time out together then. Now, Linda, when you are out together, what's he like when he's with you?
He's very loud. He thinks he's a celebrity. He thinks he's Danny Nucci.
Oh, wait, from Titanic?
Yeah, it's from Titanic.
Well, he was Leo's buddy, right?
Yes, exactly.
I can see it.
He's a little show-off. He's a little spaz, you know.
All right, Trevis, let me ask you about Linda. Does she have any bad habits, unhealthy habits?
Oh, yeah. She smokes like a chimney. Okay? What do you mean
not.
no? On the way
I
over
do
here, you must have
not.
had a half a pack. You pulled over to get another pack.
You're out. You're just...
In the morning, she sounds like a 75-year-old woman.
I do
raspy voice, got the cigarette in her mouth.
I do not. You're over-exaggerating there.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
All right, Linda, let me ask you about Trevis. Is he at least reliable?
I wouldn't exactly say that. I page him, he'll call me back a couple hours later. Or
No,
his
it's 'cause I have pager
or his
problems.
friends. No, his friends will call me back before he calls me back.
What about in public? What's he like in public when you're out?
He's wandering.
You know, with the friends and stuff. What about with the friends, though? They always
Wandering
around?
eyes? You have wandering eyes. I'm not the wandering eyes. I may have the wandering
When we
eyes,
go
but
out-
she's
when
the
we
she's
go
the
out,
girl
I'm dancing
that's
with his
hanging on the
friends,
other
'cause
guys,
he's
and
too
I'm
busy
cool with
talking
Wait,
it.
hold on. I
other
can't hear what
girls.
she's telling me. You're out with
which-
his friends and dancing with them instead of him.
Well, because he's too busy being a little busybody, talking to girls and getting numbers. He's got to he has to get his numbers before he leaves anywhere.
All right, Travis, what about careers? You guys ever talk about where you're going with that, changing careers or doing anything else?
She doesn't show me much for career goals. She's
Oh,
really,
and you
honestly,
do?
she's not motivated. I am. I'm actually studying for my broker's license right now. Just putting myself through school, whatnot. And
Well, that's good. They like that.
I
And you're
have my goals. I mean, I know what I want to do.
to
and
be
be
a
a fashion
Holly,
designer.
yeah, the
but
goal's what club we're gonna get into tomorrow night.
That's not
you
true.
Know,
That's
that's her
a
goal.
short-term
All right,
goal.
Pat's the new promoter now.
That's not true.
all right. So there's some problems, Travis. But tell us why you thought this was a good time that the two of you would go on different dates.
Well, I think to see if we were actually more compatible for each other, to see if we were separate, to see if we were secure with each other going out with other people, her being a guy. I'm secure with it, obviously. and me going out with the other girl. I haven't figured out if she's secure with it, but.
Well, we're going to find out.
We're going to find out.
Well, there's a little testing going on here. It seems that Trevis and Linda do have some legitimate concerns in their relationship. Now, when we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or have a change of heart? So stay with us. Change of heart. We are here with Trevis and Linda. Now, Trevis says he hates that Linda's only goal in life is to party. So we sent him on a date with a woman who's focused on her marketing career and swears that she can offer a guy 10 times the excitement in one night at home than in any Hollywood club. So please welcome Xiomara and Linda. Hey, Xiomara. Linda, does Xiomara look like a 90s type woman to you?
Oh, yes, definitely.
Not you, Trevis. I'm asking Linda for her impression.
I thought she was going to be a little bit more conservative.
Oh. No?
It's how you wear it.
How you wear it. All right, now, Trevis, we can ask you what you thought of her look.
Well, when I first saw her, I'm definitely attracted to a woman in a business suit. I saw her. She's a very sexy woman, elegant, beautiful hair, good-looking legs. Legs are my thing, so. All
right, so Trevis, I guess it's fair to say that things started out on the right foot. Pretty good for you.
Well, actually, not really. She was supposed to call me during the weekend, and she forgot to call. Oh. And then she was 2 hours late. I was about a nickel away from canceling out everything.
Wow, Xiomara, you sound like Trevis now. You didn't call back. What was the deal?
Well, I had left his number at home, and I was actually at work, and I had to deliver some checks, and time just went by faster than I thought, and by the time I was heading towards his place, I got stuck in traffic, so.
All right, so you at least had a reasonable excuse.
Yeah.
Now, when you finally got there, was Trevis anything like you expected?
He actually described himself exactly as what I thought he was going to be. He told me he looked like Danny Nucci. And
we had heard that, yes.
But he just had like the happiest face, and he just gave me like a hug immediately.
So
it
nice,
was
warm
nice.
greeting.
Yeah, it was a very nice greeting.
All right. Now, Trevis, we heard earlier that Linda said that you're not a planner, that you don't really have some details worked out. Did you work out the date?
Well, actually, I did. I planned a romantic trip to Santa Barbara. She had never been to Santa Barbara, and I know on a Monday night there wasn't a lot of clubs going off and stuff like that.
But
so
I wasn't really looking forward to going out to such a busy, loud place. I wanted to, you know, sit somewhere and actually have a nice conversation with her.
So this is working good. So you were going to take a ride to Santa Barbara, and was this going to be a long overnight kind of thing, or? Because that's a little distance.
Yeah.
Xiomara?
I've never been to Santa Barbara, so I was very excited. And we had talked on the phone a lot, so I was very comfortable with him. And I was actually looking forward to the trip.
All right, now, so, Linda, I got to ask you, because this is their first date, and already they're planning an overnighter. How does that make you feel that his first date started that way?
A little jealous, because we never get to do things like that.
Now, Xiomara, once you got to Santa Barbara, was there anything else planned?
Well, the drive up there was very nice. There was a lot of conversation. But when we got there, he hadn't made reservations. Oh. So we went to the first hotel, and it ended up being booked. Thank God.
All the places were booked for some reason.
Yeah.
See, you make no plans.
There's like a convention or something. But we went to the second hotel, and thank God they had a room, but it only had one bed.
Well, how unfortunate, Trevis. So, Trevis, there you are in the hotel in Santa Barbara. Did you guys stay there all night and chill, or did you go out?
Oh, no, we got there, and then we ended up walking on the beach. We held hands. It was about a 2-mile walk.
So then you headed back to the hotel for dinner, I assume?
Headed back to the hotel, and we're just going to kind of wash up a little bit and, you know, change up for dinner, have a nice dinner.
All right, Trevis, tell me this. How's dinner with Xiomara different than dinner, let's say, with Linda?
Well, first of all, she wasn't smoking at dinner, which was kind of nice. We had a nice little talked about her career goals, my career goals, you know, future with families, things like that.
Now, Xiomara, after dinner, did you guys have plans to go out paint the town red, get crazy?
No, that just wasn't for my taste. He actually, because we both like ice cream, that was part of the conversation, he ended up going to the grocery store, drove to a grocery store, and he came out with some chocolate chip coffee dough or something, ice cream.
More ice cream.
More ice cream. And he brought me a rose.
All right, and then so you went back to the hotel?
And then went back to the hotel, and we just started to watch.
Did you lick each other's spoons at that point, or?
He actually spoon-fed me once. And we watched a movie. It was just once, and we just watched a movie.
So, Trevis, what else happened then at this point? More romance?
Oh no, I gave her a light little massage.
I never get massages.
Trevis, there you are, light massages going on, and?
We did a little light hugging. That was about it. Kissing, nothing too, big. It was actually very respectable.
All right, but you ended up spending the night there. How did that work out?
Yeah, well, we made the arrangements where she got to sleep under the covers and I slept over the covers, freezing as it was. But
I wasn't too comfortable with the fact that we only had one bed. And we actually ended up upgrading to a bigger bed, just so that we can sleep in the same bed.
Okay. And then, Xiomara, there was the ride home the next day. What was that like?
We actually wanted to stay a little bit longer, but unfortunately I had to get back to work. So we ended up just going back to his place. The drive home was nice, and he just gave me lingering kisses and hugs goodbye.
Okay, so things lingered for a little bit there as they said goodbye. All right, will the romance in the Santa Barbara air be enough to give Trevis a change of heart? We're going to find that out later, but before we do that, we got to meet the man that Linda dated, and we'll hear all about their date next on Change of Heart, so stay there. Change of heart. We just heard what happened on Trevis's date with Xiomara, and now we're going to meet the man that Linda dated. She says that Trevis is a show-off who's persistent in collecting other women's phone numbers, but non-existent when she's waiting for a return phone call. So we sent her on a date with a humble Pennsylvania guy who only keeps the phone number of his number one gal. Oh. Please welcome Christopher Newcomer. Hey. Nice to see you. Welcome. Trevis, let me start with you. We heard a lot about you looking like Danny Nucci. Does Christopher look like anyone famous to you?
Well, with those satellite dishes for ears, kind of looks like Howdy Doody, to be honest with you.
Okay. Linda, was Christopher better at returning your phone calls than Trevis has been?
Way better. Actually, I didn't have to even wait for a phone call to be returned. He would be calling me, or I'd be returning his phone calls. He called me all the time.
Well, much better then.
It's actually a nice change of pace.
Linda, did you ever at all during this have to wait for a phone call from him?
No. Oh, wait, yes, I did. When we were going on our date, he was an hour and a half late. Oh! I was waiting for a phone call from him when, I was waiting, and the phone kept ringing, but it was all my friends wanting to go do something, but I told them I had a date and I couldn't go, so.
It's so strange that she complains about that, because I didn't have a problem with him calling me or leaving me a message or calling me
So he
back.
got right back to you, but Linda sometimes gets lost in the shuffle, I guess.
Maybe I just have an easier number, I don't know.
Linda, let me ask you, because Trevis was bagging on him about his ears. Did you notice his ears right away?
No, not at all. Actually, I thought he has beautiful eyes. He's really sweet. Like, as soon as he walked in, he gave me a big hug. He's a little too skinny for me, but other than that, he's got
not
everything else going for him.
All right, Christopher, Trevis said the first thing he noticed about Linda when he met her a few months ago was her legs. What was the first thing you noticed?
I'd say the first thing I noticed about her was definitely her eyes. Beautiful eyes. Nice hair, beautiful skin. I probably would have noticed her legs, but she was wearing very, very conservative clothes, but she still looked beautiful. Very respectable.
Good. Linda, let me ask you about the date plans that Christopher had set for you. How'd they compare to something that Trevis would or would not have done?
Well, the fact that he actually had plans, was just a start right there.
Good start.
He's new in town. He's from Pennsylvania, and he had checked out a couple restaurants. We took a drive up the coast, and we ended up having dinner in Malibu at this really great restaurant. It was beautiful. One of the best restaurants I've ever been to.
So good time.
Great time.
I just have to say that is so not Trevi, because
Oh, Trevi it is
He
now.
actually, even though he didn't make the reservations, we had the whole evening. He said, you know, we're going to get to the hotel and we'll get dressed, we'll go have a few drinks. We walked on the beach. Everything was pretty much planned.
All right, Christopher, let me ask you this. Trevis has a wandering eye. Any good women while you were out with Linda catch your eye?
No, I think that's very disrespectful. I think when you're with a girl, whether there's other girls around or not, I mean, you should be with that girl and with that girl only, and that's what it is.
And Linda, were you aware? Did you notice Christopher's attentiveness to you?
Very attentive. It was very nice. It was a great change of pace. It was just, he made me feel comfortable. He's the type of guy that would just like do your laundry for you if you asked him to. He's really good-hearted and sweet.
All right, Linda, let's talk more about your date with Christopher. Did he have other things planned other than the dinner you talked about?
Yes, we got back to the car, and he had a six-pack of my favorite beer in the trunk, and candles.
Classy.
And beer.
Classy. In the
Well, beer and
Well, you know what?
I mean, come
It
on.
wasn't even the classy part of it. It was the part that he wanted to spend time with me, and he was more interested in me and not everything else that was walking by.
Well, Christopher, did you guys use the candles at the beach? And
No, actually, I was a little disappointed. It was a little bit too cold for the beach, so we didn't really get to spend too much time there. But it kind of goes back to a crazy thing that happened once to me. You never know, you know, might end up with a little hot wax on the nipples, baby. But you know, but it didn't happen. So.
all right, Linda, being the party girl that Trevis described you as, I'm assuming maybe the next stop was a club, or no?
No, actually, I was having a really great time talking to him. He was a really nice guy. I was just having such a great time that I didn't want to spoil it and be around a bunch of people and have to turn my attention to somebody else when I wanted to be. My attention was all right here.
Well, that's a change.
So we
It's
went
never
back
on
to.
me.
We went back to my house and we just we watched TV, talked, relaxed, and just had a great time.
Trevis, you a little surprised Linda took him back to her place?
I'm surprised that she had a relaxing night and didn't go to a bar or anything with the guy. That's what I'm surprised
See,
about.
he has conversation and we have a great time. We didn't need the atmosphere.
Linda, why can't you do that with Trevis? Why can't there be a quiet night?
Because he's always preoccupied. I mean, his pager's always going off. If we're sitting at his house, his phone's ringing, his pager's going off. And
He did not take a phone, a pager, anything. It was all about us.
No
Maybe he
disruption
wanted to
that way.
last
well,
time.
yeah.
All right, Christopher, one last
No.
question. How long did you guys spend there at the house?
I stayed there till about 2:30. It didn't even seem like it was that late, but I mean, we would have stayed up long, but she
We were
was
just
starting to
having a
get
great time.
tired and had to work in the morning. So we just ended the night with a nice hug and kiss goodnight and called it an evening.
So you left it there. All right, well, Linda, you said it was a nice change of pace. We'll see if it was
Very
nice
nice.
enough for a change of heart, because that's what we got to do next. Will Trevis and Linda have a change of heart, or are they going to stay together? During the break, they have to make their decision. We'll find out what they decided when we come back here next on Change of Heart. Welcome back to Change of Heart. We are here at the moment of truth because during the break, Trevis and Linda each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Trevis, Linda, you said you wanted to see if you would be secure in your relationship, to see if you could really trust each other by going out with other people, and that's what we did here. Trevis, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted somebody that was a little more career-oriented, wasn't such a big party girl, and maybe a non-smoker would be nice also. So there you are with Xiomara. You had a nice romantic night. You went to Santa Barbara. You did the overnight thing, ate some ice cream together, and had a good time. Your decision, though, stay together or change of heart, Trevis?
Well, I've decided I've been partying with Linda for too long now. I'm going to have a change of heart.
Xiomara, does that work for you? She said yes. Okay. Trevis, why? Why now?
Because I think, like I said, I've been partying for too long now. I'm over that. I need somebody with motivation, career goals, family, someone who's going to look towards the future. You know, not for today, not for
Okay.
where we're going to go.
All right, that's good. That makes sense. Linda, we're going to get your decision at this point now. You said you wanted somebody that was going to pay more attention to you and wasn't flirting all the time. Somebody who wasn't showing off, like we heard about Trevis's antics. Somebody that's going to call you back when you do call them. So there you were with Christopher. You guys had a great time. You got along well. You didn't have to go out and party. You stayed home, and he was a perfect gentleman. Your decision, do you want to stay together, Linda, or a change of heart?
Well, I obviously don't trust Trevi, and I have no reason to. And Chris opened my eyes to let me see that there's more people out there, better people out there. So I've decided to stay on my own and change of heart.
Change of heart. Now, Linda, I heard you say you want to be on your own, so.
Yeah, we just stay on my own.
So, Christopher, sorry things didn't work out for you. And Linda, why by yourself? You had 2 men to pick from. Why alone?
Chris is a great guy. He just made me realize there's more out there, and I was just wasting my time.
So give yourself a little time then. And I'm sure there's probably somebody out there better suited. When you're ready, they'll be there for you.
Exactly.
Okay, Linda, thank you very much. That is our show for today. Thanks to Linda and Christopher. And good luck to Trevis and Xiomara and their new relationship going here. I'm Chris Jagger. We'll see you next time on Change of Heart.